Ireland is a nation and the second largest island in the controversially named British Isles. What's their history like? What's Ireland like? Why do they speak with those silly accents? And why does the president bring his dog everywhere? Ireland has a population of over 6.5 million, of which 82.2% of them are so-called leprechauns, commonly known as Irish people. The remaining 18% are taken up by mostly other white ethnic groups such as Brits, Scots, and the Welsh, although some Africans and Asians prevail. The largest city in Ireland is Dublin, in Irish known as... I'm not pronouncing that. It has a population of well over 1 million people, making it account for over 1/6 of the population. Another large city is Belfast, which leads us to... The history of Ireland is long and tumultuous and goes back a very long time. But it doesn't get really interesting until around 800 years ago when the British invaded Ireland, making it a part of Britain. What followed were hundreds of years of British rule where the Brits enforced and standardized the language on the Celts, leading to poor Irishmen adopting the accent they're famous for today.
Good morning to you, lads. How you doing?
But by the late 1800s to early 1900s, the Irish had had enough, and the Irish Republican Army was formed, commonly known as the IRA. What followed was nearly a century of violence, fighting, and finally in 1949, Ireland was granted independence from Britain. However, there was a catch. Northern Ireland would still be a part of Britain, which it still is to this day. This led to what is commonly known as the Troubles. Belfast was caught in the middle of this when in 1972 the Six-Day Battle of Doon took place. The Provisional IRA fought against the British Army and the battle resulted in a total of 28 deaths. A big cause for tension was always religion. Ireland is historically a very Catholic nation and has a long history of the church controlling its government and lawmakers. But since Northern Ireland is known to be very Protestant, it has led to a lot of tension in the area. The church has often used its power to influence lawmakers to do things such as banning abortions and teaching abstinence in schools. Speaking of politics, the two largest Irish parties are... and... I'm not bothering with pronouncing them. The current Irish president is Michael D. Higgins. He was elected in 2011 and was re-elected for a second term in 2018. Yes, the Irish presidential terms are 7 years. He's an independent, which means there's no party backing him, and he's famously known for bringing his dog to important events. Irish culture is probably best known for St. Patrick's Day, the day where we celebrate, you guessed it, St. Patrick. What did he do? I don't know. All I know is that they drink a lot of beer and get very drunk. Very. That about finishes our quick summary of Ireland. Did we learn anything? No, not really.